Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Jasmine. The channel is all about beauty and lifestyle. So if you're interested in that, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Today's tutorial is a graduation makeup look. So I'm going to show you guys what I would wear to a graduation. So first of all, what we're going to do, we're going to start off by moisturizing our lips and our face. This is very important because you don't want to start your makeup on dry skin first of all, and you don't want to apply lipstick on dry lips. So we're going to do the brows, but guys, if you want a more detailed brow tutorial, I have one on my channel, so make sure you do check that out. But we're just gonna fast forward that. So as soon as I'm done with my brows, I'm going to prime my eyelids with a concealer. You can use a eyeshadow primer if you have one, doesn't matter. So I'm going to prime my eyelids for my eyeshadow, and then I'm going to use the Scarlet Hill Mr. Price Eyeshadow Palette. Guys, love this palette, love the shimmers in this palette, totally obsessed. So I'm going to go in with that brownish shade with a blending brush, and I'm going to apply that shade all over my crease, and I make sure to go in tapping motions and then go into more of a sweeping swiping motion. But it's important to go into tapping motions because I didn't set my eyelids. I feel like I always say this, but I mean, if you're new here, that's why I'm just like saying it again, or I'm just reminding some of you all that are not new. So now I just start to blend my eyeshadow, like building up the intensity of the color. Blend, guys. Super important to blend if you want your eyeshadow to look beautiful. Very important. And you just blend, important. Then I'm going to go into the second color, which is a more of a darker color, not dark, I would say like in the medium sage. So now I'm going to apply that more on in my crease, just below the first color. And when you feel that the first color is lost, you can just go in to your first brush or just a flat blending brush and just apply the first color like I'm doing here. So I'm just applying that first color just so to make sure that that color isn't lost, because I want a more of a radiant dark to light, if that makes sense. So now I'm going into an even darker color. So that color, I'm going to apply that color on in the V outer part of my eye. And you also want to take your time with this, because remember, this is a dark color, and with a dark color you don't want to take too much product. You want to build up the intensity of the product or of the eyeshadow. So that is super important, you guys. So I just blend, taking it up to my crease. And guys, personally I love these types of eyeshadow colors because I feel like this looks beautiful on my skin tone and my eyes. But I also feel like this eyeshadow look would look beautiful on any skin tone and eye color. Is really a beautiful versatile eyeshadow look to do. So as soon as I'm done with the darker color, I always go in with my blending brush and make sure that there's no harsh lines or anything like that. So now I'm going into this even more darker color just to apply it even more on the outer end of the eye, but not a lot, guys. I just want that color to be a little bit darker than it actually is now. So I just apply a little bit, not too much, and then I just blend it out again, which is important, always blending it out, guys. And now I'm going to cut my crease. So if you want a more of a detailed cut crease tutorial, please leave a comment down below, but I'm not going to show you guys today. But now I'm going into the first color that I use and just spetting it on the outer part of the crease where I cut the crease, if that makes sense. And then I'm going to go into that shimmer color, and then also the other one, the first color that I just showed. I'm going to apply that more in the inner part of the eye, and then I'm going to apply the other one more on the middle, but also blending that two colors so that it doesn't look like it just like smacked on there, and you know what I mean. Make sure you have a nice radiant. I love this palette, you guys. So now as soon as I'm done with that, I'm going into the darker color, the darkest color that we use, not the brown, the other one. And yeah, I'm just showing you guys how many brushes I actually used for this eye look. I think it's 4, and then 5 with the shimmer color, with the shimmer, the brush that I applied the shimmer with. I can't speak today, but anyways, now I'm going to color correct, and I'm not really a pro in color correct, but I do apply the oranges where I have dark, like under my eyes where I have dark marks, if that makes sense. So now I'm going to apply my foundation, and I'm going to mix these two colors. This is the Fit Me Maybelline. So I'm going to apply, guys, the 220 is actually my exact color, but I felt like it was a little bit too dark. But when the day went on, the foundation looked a little bit too dark for my skin, but yeah, it looks actually perfect. But yeah, as you can see, it looks like perfect. But now I'm going to apply my contour. I always apply my contour first before I apply my concealer under my eyes, and so forth and so forth. So I'm just going to apply my contour. If you want a detailed contour, how to highlight and contour, I also have that on my channel. Do check that out. And then I'm just going to blend it out. So yes, I'm just gonna blend it out with a sponge. Press, blend. You don't want to move the product, but you want to press the product into your skin so that it looks like a shadow and not a line. You always want to make sure that your contour looks like a shadow and not just a straight line going down your cheekbone, because that's obviously going to look obvious. So now for the nose, I actually tried something else out because I saw someone do this here on YouTube. So I just tried that out, like applying my concealer next to the lines and then blending the concealer into the dark color. It actually looked perfect, but I feel in real life it didn't look so natural, but on camera it actually looks really perfect. So I'm just gonna press that concealer also into my skin, and obviously you want to make sure that it looks natural as it can be. As you can see, my nose, I just press that light color into the darkest color, and then I also just apply a little bit of the light color on the bridge of my nose, just to give that effect of a sharper nose. As soon as I'm done with that, I just go over with my sponge and just make sure that it doesn't look too unnatural. So now I'm just going to go into this L.AGirl Pro Conceal and just apply a little bit more under my eyes, because I actually felt like the coverage wasn't enough. So I just went over, and guys, my under eyes was as bright as it can be, which I actually love, because remember, you're going to take photos at your graduation, so you want to make sure you are like full coverage. So now I'm just gonna apply a translucent powder, and I set my whole face with the translucent powder. And then we're going to finish off the eyes. I'm going to apply the dark, not the darkest color, but the second color that we use under my eyes, and then I'm going to apply the first color just under that color. I'm just basically doing everything that I was doing at the top, I'm doing at the bottom as well, if that makes sense. So Now I'm just going to go into this Physicians Formula. This is a bronzer, and also you can use this on your eyes as well. I'm going to use this as a bronzer slash contour to just bronze up my face a little bit, add a little bit more color. Guys, this, I love this like palette thingy because it's an eyeshadow, it's a bronzer, it looks beautiful, it has shimmers in. So now I'm just using the same Physicians Formula palette, and I'm using the highlighter shade to highlight under on my bridge of my nose and my inner corners, my brow bone, my cupid's bow, my chin, like where I normally would highlight. And also my cheeks. Obviously I'm doing this with my finger because it is a little bit more natural if you do it with your finger, in my opinion, but you do it with a brush as well. So now I'm just going to go into this Essence palette. No, it's Catrice, and I'm going to apply that on my cheeks. I don't want a dark blush. I just want a more of a natural blush. So that's what I'm doing, and then I'm going to apply my favorite lipstick to finish off the lips. And then I'm also going to go into this Look lipstick. This is unfortunately not as a brand, if I'm correct, but yes, this is just like a pinkish shade, so you can use whatever shade that you have. And that is the final result. I obviously just topped it off with my brown wig, guys. So yes, this is the final result. If you like this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. I really liked how this look came out. Totally obsessed. I would definitely wear this out. My goal is with every look, I want to make sure that you actually can wear it out. So that's my whole vibe with my channel and my makeup tutorials. So yes, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and also check out my other videos if you haven't already. So I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. Don't forget to leave a comment. Okay, bye guys. Mwah.